General Greene. Let me like and share this myself. Please do the same. This is a heated video, and it's not necessarily going to be what people want to hear. I want to tell you just right off the bat, number one, I'm a huge investor and love gold and silver. I've sold it for multiple decades, making you very, very rich. So take what I'm saying now very seriously, because I'm going to tell you something that you don't want to hear. And that is Wall Street is running the biggest psyop in world history in the silver market that you've ever seen in the precious metals market. And they're going to massacre this market very soon. And I believe you should sell your silver now while you still can and get out. The record gains in silver of 150% in a very short period of time is not normal. And I'm telling you, Goldman sucks my balls, and Larry Fink, a freaking godless demon, are going to slam you hard very, very soon. And whatever Wall Street is telling you to do, you want to get out as fast as possible. Everybody in the silver market, again, I've been selling silver and gold for years now. I've made you a ton of money if you've bought my silver and gold. Since I started in 2008 and 09, I've taught entire courses on silver and gold and also cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. So listen to what I'm saying now. If the elites are pushing you this direction, they're pushing you this direction for a reason, because they're going to slaughter you and your family very soon. And what you need to be doing is buying what's weak short term, which is Bitcoin and crypto. You should be buying with a vengeance Bitcoin and Litecoin and RSR and Trump coin and the host of other picks like XRP and Ethereum. See, what the elites are doing is they're stealing your Bitcoin bags. They want you buying silver so they can dump on you. An old fogey whack job prick who I've met many times in person, who's a dickwad, Peter Schiff, wants you out of Bitcoin. That tells you everything you need to know about what's going to happen next. Now look, every dog has their day, but I have never met a single individual who's ever gotten rich off silver and gold. I have never met a single normal average person who's ever gotten rich on silver or gold who has ever gone 1,000x. I have never met a single person who has ever gone 1,000 freaking x in old money, silver, and gold. 150% returns are paltry compared to the millions of percentage point gains since I started recommending Bitcoin and crypto. So let it sink in. Crypto and Bitcoin is buying for the people and can make the average man and woman super rich. It is democratized by and for the people. Silver is a good year when it goes up 150%, which is insane, and is a great year. And again, congratulations to the silver bugs and gold bugs out there. I'm one of them. So just understand, I'm on your team. I'm not a maximalist, but I'm just telling you, you always want to sell a parabola like this. Now, what are they doing? Black Cuck Rock, the same a-holes that locked you in your houses in 2020, right? Those same people are drawing you in. Why? They're going to dump on you. Now, silver is trading like a Wall Street bets con meme crap token stock right now, literally trading like a freaking penny stock. I want you to keep that in mind. That's also not normal. Who the hell is buying silver at these prices? You're going to get freaking massacred on this parabola. You're literally going to be destroyed. In fact, I even saw Peter Schiff telling you to sell it earlier today because he knows. He ain't stupid. And I'm not knocking on Peter Schiff. But look, Peter Schiff's pissed off that people like you tuning in have gotten rich in Litecoin and Bitcoin and have kicked his freaking crotchety ass over the last several decades. And he's angry, okay? And nobody cares. And that's why he always is talking about Bitcoin and crypto, etc., because he has to talk about the sexier, prettier girl. Otherwise, he can't get any attention. I mean, if he was really confident in his silver and gold, which there's nothing wrong with that, you know, he wouldn't spend all day talking about Bitcoin. So I'm telling you, even he is a part of the PSYOP. Even Peter Schiff wants to steal your Bitcoin. I guarantee Peter Schiff owns tons of Bitcoin, but he will never admit it. So this is what is happening. Bitcoin's at about 87K. Let's just look at the silver market right now. And again, I'm not hating on silver. I love silver. I love gold. I own a ton of it. I've taught entire schools. I've sold hundreds of millions of dollars of it. Okay, so this is not a hate party to rain on anybody's parade. I'm just telling you what the elites are going to do. No one's going to want silver in a couple of weeks. Just mark my words on this. The sudden Bretton Woods 3.0 announcement coming from Trump and David Sachs, the crypto czar, and Scott Bessent is going to blow your freaking shorts off. You're going to have diarrhea in your freaking diaper like Joe Biden, who can't remember his name, pooping yourself. All they're doing is corralling the peasant sheep, as they usually do, after locking you down and closing your business down. And now they want to draw your attention to what? Silver. So let's go over this. The futures markets opened up last night, trading like the movie Trading Spaces with Eddie Murphy. It's a great movie. I always like that movie. I usually watch it like once a year. So the futures market opens up. Silver trades as high as 80. I think maybe it even went to 81, then gets slammed by Black Cuck Rock and the rest of the deep state, too big to fail Epstein traffickers on Wall Street down to 71. Now look, I'm not saying silver can't go higher this year. I think it probably will, and it's still a continued good investment. I'm just telling you where you're going to get the outsized returns, where you're going to get the real 1000X, where you're going to make serious diamond ball money, where you're going to retire your dad or your mom or your grandparents or your children. It's in Bitcoin. It's in crypto. It's in the Litecoin, okay? It's in RSR. That's where you're going to retire your entire family lineage nuts. You're not going to do it in gold and silver. The dealers, and there's a lot of good dealers out there and a lot of good people in the gold and silver business, they're not going to want your freaking silver in a couple of weeks. You think they want to buy your parabola right now? Of course they don't. This is just economics 101. So there will come a point where retail panics out. Everybody's trying to sell their silver, but you won't be able to. Look, I love silver and gold, but it's not liquid. It's not portable. You need a giant backpack to carry it as your country collapses out of the country. It's freaking heavy, okay? It's not convenient at all. Bitcoin and crypto is instantaneous. You click a freaking button. If your country implodes like Ukraine, you just leave with your private key. Imagine Peter Cuck Schiff carrying his freaking backpack weighted down of silver, trying to exit Puerto Rico during the collapse. It's not gonna happen. The U.S. government in 1933 confiscated all your gold, ripped you off and stole it from you and then repriced it. No one says they can't do that again. Bitcoin, however, and cryptocurrency and privacy coins like Litecoin are unconfiscatable money. They are private with MWeb. Gold? No, dude, what are you going to do? You got to bury it in the ground, decentralize it in multiple safes. You can hold it around the world. Okay, I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just pointing out you're being freaking conned. All these silver bugs thinking they're a genius, all these stupid videos, all these people pivoting as they're a silver expert now. No, you're not. You're a cuck playing the latest trend. See, I got my titty twisters out, everybody, and I'm still in my Bitcoin orange. Telling you to sell your silver and buy Bitcoin and grow some freaking diamond nuts and buy that freaking dip. The dippity dip. Again, I've never once changed my tune. I've never once changed my recommendations. Again, I've told you to buy gold and silver now for over 2 decades. I'm not selling it right now because I don't think it's a good time to sell it. Gold is disproportionately a better buy, I will tell you that. But here, just so for those of you that are new, you can see here at AMTV Gold, here we've sold hundreds of millions of dollars worth of gold since 2008 and 09. Again, I am the gold bug. I am the silver bug, and I'm telling you to sell. So if you've got a huge bag of silver, sell your silver now. At least part of it. At least take 25% off the top. I recommend this in crypto and did recommend this recently when we broke new all-time highs at 126K, and then buy some XRP with it. Buy some Ethereum with it. Buy some Bitcoin. Buy the Litecoin. Buy the deck too, everybody. Buy the deck too. Get in. Always buy what is currently unpopular and what has shown short-term weakness, and then sell the parabolas and sell the crap out of the enemy. Sell the crap out of Black Cuck. Sell the crap out of JP Morgan Chase bailout. Sell the crap out of fake CNBC. Now focusing their attention on let's get retail into silver so we can dump on all their faces. Now again, the one trend we know that's our friend is hyperinflation continues. And I think after the washout, silver will do well this year. So will gold. Again, we're going to 5,000 ounce very, very easily. But that's paltry compared to what Bitcoin and crypto is doing. Again, you have to understand what the elites are doing. Pumping the old money reserve system. It's old money versus the Novu rich, people like me. So they're going to pump what they existingly own, and then they're going to reprice it at a different repricing, and then they're going to buy through their net neutral purchases the precious Bitcoin. That's all they're doing. And then they're going to make executive action announcements and declare a declarative emergency, and they're going to do whatever the F they want, just like they always do. There are no rules. There are no laws. These people are cucks. So understand what I tell you, that the deep state is here to slaughter you. The deep state is here to crush your hopes and dreams. The deep state is to have you they want you panicked into silver because they're going to dump on your freaking head. Just like they're probably already doing. It's probably happening now. So again, these parabolas are not normal. They are the sign of an ending late stage empire. Now I saw another cuck job in the name of Vladimir Zelensky who's ripped off American taxpayers billions of dollars thanks to Joe Biden and his crummy son who likes to poop his diaper left and right and has freaking dementia. Even though the Democrat cucks told us that wasn't true, but now it's come out. He doesn't even know his name, and he can barely suck on a lollipop. Lollipop Club. What was that song? That was a good song. A Lollipop Club. I don't know where that song. It was a funny song. So anyways, I'm watching Ukraine. We're obviously not near a peace agreement because they would just announce it if we had one. Still, the Epstein files have not been released. TPUSA is a con. All of it is to draw your attention into entertainment. That's all it is. Candace Owens in the latest drama by Alex Jones and everyone else is just meant to distract you, to make you poor, to make you broke, to destroy MAGA, to weaponize you against the Republican Party, to divide and conquer, to grab your attention as they collapse everything. That's all that's going on. So again, what do I tell you? Get rich. Buy what's unpopular. Do the exact opposite of what these criminals tell you. Fire your financial advisor. Buy Bitcoin and Litecoin. Get into Deck 2 with my dad and RSVP at 808-442-2934. Own real estate tokenized. I did that video from the ski slopes, from our mansion in the Park City, Booyah. Even my kids are geniuses compared to the rest of the public. You ask them, what would you rather own, a crappy US dollar or a Bitcoin? They're both like, Bitcoin. And then you ask them, what would you rather own, Bitcoin or real estate with no bank debt that you can use and enjoy on multiple properties, plus capital gains, plus income, plus tokenized, which gives you crypto? And it's an obvious answer. No downside, no bank debt, sun your diamond nuts, get a freaking suntan and ski and surf. It's an easy answer. Even a 5-year-old understands that. My own children do. So again, silver is in a very dangerous place right now. Extremely, extremely dangerous. Let me go to my X feed. And again, I know what I'm saying is unpopular. It's much easier for me to come on camera and just tell you, oh, silver's going to keep rallying and just, trust the plan. I'm telling you that that's not going to happen. And I'm not being negative. I'm just telling you what these scumbags are doing. They just hate you so much, and I love you so much. There was another report today that bankruptcies have soared because college is a scam. And now after all the trillions of dollars worth of debt that only made the colleges and the too big to fail banks rich by ripping off these poor millennials are now declaring bankruptcy as they are being replaced by robots and AI, the biggest con in world history. So again, they're drawing your attention to silver for a reason. Why? Because they're going to dump on you. And they're stealing your Bitcoin and crypto before they make their worldwide reset announcement. And I'm not saying this about you, but I'm saying it about the public. I say you idiots. Peter Schiff is an old fogey relic who will be scrubbing our Bitcoin and Litecoin toilets soon. Let's get this old man some knee pads and Clorox bleach. In fact, there is only one person who has gotten it more wrong on Bitcoin every single freaking year and has made you poor and broke. And that is Peter Cuck Schiff, who's been hating on Bitcoin since its inception and even admits he wished he would have bought it and taken my advice decades ago. Also, silver, it's not being driven by retail. It's central banks, Wall Street, and the elites. That should be pause enough for concern. No one has ever pulled 1,000x on old money, gold, and silver. That's just a fact. You've never met anyone that's bought $1,000 worth of silver and become a millionaire. But there's millions of people around the world, and there's tens of thousands of people, maybe hundreds of thousands at my school, that have invested $1,000 in crypto and gone and become a millionaire. Which again, the number one opportunity is in tokenization and in real world assets. It's not in silver and gold. No one says the government can't confiscate your silver and gold again, but they can't do it with Bitcoin. Again, in 1933, the deep state stole America's gold. Stole it. So just understand that fact. Why privacy coins are the future. While the rally has just started. Now, China is preparing to attack Taiwan as we speak. Let's hope Donald Trump negotiates a successful peace deal very, very soon. So again, you should be concerned. When silver is trading like a meme Wall Street bets crap token, like literally a crap token, it should raise your eyebrows. And it certainly raised mine. Again, it's like this movie right here with the Eddie Murphy in the trading places. They're doing the opposite. These are the good guys in this movie, but I'm telling you, Wall Street is doing the opposite of what they're telling you. You are exit liquidity. The only people making money in silver and gold will be Goldman sucks my balls. Okay? If you're not smart enough to take some profits today. So what am I recommending? And I have to say I'm not a crappy, cruddy, dip crapper financial advisor because he's an idiot. And he drives Hyundais and I drive Lambos and freaking Lear jets and own mansions all over the world. I'm telling you to sell some of your silver today. At least take 25% now and sell before a record epic crash. At least take something off the table. Remember this video as the elites scam you again and they implode the silver market very, very soon. Now again, gold is much better positioned for a rally at these prices today. And I expect 5,000 an ounce, and I expect after consolidation, silver is more than likely to have a very good year because the dollar's dead. The dollar's dead, guys. The dollar, it's a worthless piece of poop. Your poop is more valuable in your toilet than a U.S. cruddy dollar is. It's why they've deleted penny. There's no need for a penny anymore. It's crap. So when you look at your poop, know your poop's more valuable than the U.S. government trash fiat scam dollar. That's just how it is, and nobody wants it. And the reality is the millennials and the youth disproportionately want Bitcoin and crypto with record demand than they want any other asset, including gold and silver. So I want you to understand that too. It's just supply logic, supply demand, economics 101. where there's demand and a limited supply, and the youth that only focus their attention on tech and these brain rot screens right here, which is really our enemy, although we use it to fight the deep state in John Connor fashion. What they want is gold, or excuse me, what they want is Bitcoin and crypto and digital assets, and also the younger generation wants experiences. This is a hardcore truth. It's very different from the baby boomers, in my opinion, and they should also own some silver and gold. Again, I recommend all this stuff. I tell you to own a well-diversified portfolio of gold, silver, crypto, Bitcoin, all the host of cryptocurrency picks, soon to 1000X, plus real estate with no bank debt. Then go live your life boldly and have a great time and do things other people can't and be positive. So what I believe is happening now is the biggest silver psyop in world history. And it is being run by the elites to scam and con you once again, just like they conned you in 2020 with that psyop, and just like everything else. And silver is trading like a crap coin, going down. Why? Because it's heavily manipulated with leverage. Heavily manipulated now because they've lifted their naked shorts and now they're going to put them right on again by Goldman Sachs and the rest of these people. And that's what's going to happen. And they're going to F all of you in the silver market soon. Mark my freaking words. These scumbag deep state cucks are going to F everyone in the silver market. So sell now while you still can. The dealers won't even want your silver in a few weeks because everybody will be rushing for the exits. So I love you all. I know it's not what people want to hear, but save this for later to remind yourself. Again, I'm a controversial figure. You know how I know I'm right? Because no one wants to hear what I'm saying. I know that I'm right because no one else is saying this. Just like I knew I was right about Bitcoin when people laughed when I recommended it. And I'm telling you now that the deep state elite are going to F everyone in the precious metals market soon. They are going to specifically F silver hard. They're going to use you as exit liquidity and they're going to ruin your freaking life. And what they're really doing right now is stealing all your Bitcoin and blockchain and stable coins before, through executive action, world governments announce they've been buying this whole freaking time. So what is your general doing? I am deploying more capital into Bitcoin. I am buying record amounts of Litecoin, record amounts of RSR. I'm buying asset after asset. I am deploying and buying Ethereum. I am buying XR freaking PP. I am buying the Trump coin into the golden age. And I am buying a lot more other cryptos as a part of my diversified portfolio. While everyone is focused on silver, which is about to crash, I'm doing really what the elites are doing. Buying your bags. That's what they're doing. Again, Larry Fink hates you. Told you Bitcoin was a scam. Now he issues his own cuck high-fee ETF and tells you, well, I've changed my mind. Jamie Dimon was even on camera on CNBC. He's like, yeah, blockchain's a really real thing now. I think there's a ton of upside potential in the future. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I love you. I'm also here to entertain you. I'm telling you to exit the banks now. Prepare for war. It's going kinetic. Sell some of your silver, at least 25%. The elites have scammed you again. They're going to crash the market. They're focusing your attention on that and be a buyer of Bitcoin, Litecoin. The rest of the cryptos I've recommended, and get into Deck 2 and live your investment and son your diamond balls. Call Papa John at 808-442-2934 and RSVP 200K minimum to get in. We already have 400 plus amazing, beautiful investors, Christian-led brothers and sisters from around the world. We already command in the founders round $33.5 million, $100 million in total assets. And we will soon be tokenizing to billions and billions and billions of dollars in 2026 because it's the new 1776. And I'm the guy, of course, who recommended, predicted, and invested in Bitcoin well under 1,000. So as controversial as what I have to say today is now, I was just as controversial then. And again, it's not always what you want to hear. I'm not hating on silver. I think it has a good remaining of the year. But the disproportionate upside returns, and the only 1000x will be in this, 1000x, and will be in crypto. It will not be in silver. Silver is not going to 1000x. Gold is a $30 trillion above ground market. It can't 1000x. It's just math. You know, if you want to go up a couple double digits, that's cool. Awesome. But you're not going to 1000x. The entire cryptocurrency market is trading under silver right now at an incredible discount of 2.96 trillion. Silver is trading above 4 trillion. I think closer to 4.5 trillion. That's unsustainable. You are also at war in a bifurcated world. The central banks hate your guts. Your government hates your guts. Look at all the tax fraud that's come out recently. You are a peasant slave. This is what you need to understand unless you do not comply and fight back along with me and your general. We see all these Somalis ripping off the freaking American public. Nothing against Somalis, but we see it. It's all over the news. They're taxing the crap out of you while they're blowing their freaking wad on fraud. There was supposed to be a rail system put in Los Angeles. It cost taxpayers, I think, almost $10 billion. And not a single track at Gavin Newsom Cuck's state has been laid. You've been ripped off, America. You've been conned. You've been locked in your house, and this has been done to you. Larry Fink hates your guts, and so does Wall Street. They ripped you off in 2008 and 2009, and they're now going to rip you off and dump on your head and use you as exit liquidity in the silver market. Mark my freaking words. It's time for a peaceful revolution, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you. Jesus Christ is my King, and I love you all. I speak truth in the ether sphere of the worldwide connected web as John Connor wages war against the evil cucks of the evil empire. No political party will save you. They're both corrupted. TPUSA is a rock concert, and that's all it is. It is fake, it is a scam, and it is used to hijack your mind and focus your attention on freaking rappers. Who was the rapper at TPUSA again? I don't even know her name. She's the one that twerks her big fat butt on the camera. Baby got back. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with any wasting around thing in your face, you get sprung. I'm gonna pick up tough because you know that butt ain't stuff. Deep in the change she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get with you and take your picture. My homeboy tried to wall me without butt makes baby makes so. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? It's reality freaking television. A baby got back. Woo! Sir Mix-a-Lot. I bring truth. I bring fun. I bring a lifestyle investment. And I love you. I speak truth. And I'm here to entertain. Please like and share. Have a beautiful day. More updates coming.